So, Brittany, you just finished the Ironman in Louisville a couple weeks back. Do you have any pointers for me?
Have fun with it. It being your first half Ironman, go out there with the expectations just to finish, no times. Take your time in transition. Make sure you have what you need for the bike, nutrition especially, getting off the bike. If you have specific things you need on the run, just like I said, go slow. Don't feel like you're being rushed. You have most of the day to finish it, and you're going to finish within the cutoff time anyway. So it's just enjoy it and take it in, because you can't say you did your first again. It's a one-time deal. Not to put you on the spot about
it. An Ironman version one time.
Exactly, for the half. And you're in good shape. Have you done anything like this before?
I have not. This will be my first triathlon. Obviously my first Ironman event. So I've always stayed in pretty good shape. I've always been a runner. Done a lot of 10Ks, 5Ks, and everything. But this is my first foray into the big leagues.
Stepping it up.
Stepping it up. Let's talk about why you're doing this. What started off for you, and how did you get involved with team and training?
I got involved 2008. I signed up to do my first marathon. As a cancer survivor, it was on my bucket list. I tried training for one by myself and got nowhere with it. I was introduced to team and training. I trained with them for the Women's Nike San Francisco. I went out there, and when I crossed the finish line, it changed my life. I felt more accomplished, not only finishing the marathon, but the fact that 4 years prior to that I was diagnosed with cancer, and just the inspiration with the people I met along the journey, the friends that I've met that are still friends and family to me. Throughout the process, my daughter got very involved with it. I didn't want to stop there. I wanted to get the Triple Crown, doing 3 different events with team and training, so I picked it up with another marathon. I bought a road bike, never been on a bike before, and signed up for a Century Ride, had no idea what I was getting myself into. Really focused on my honored heroes, which is my uncle, who's currently in the hospital again, fighting leukemia. One of my doctors who was really there for me when I was first diagnosed is a survivor of lymphoma, so I wanted to do it for him as well. And I remember going to his office after my first one, taking him pictures and saying, I did this for you, because I raised in the last 2 years about $10,000 for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And every time I do a fundraiser, I go to them and say, here's what we've done for you and what we're trying to help. So it's inspiring. It's part of my life. My daughter loves it. It's a great cause.
Absolutely. You're an inspiration to me.
What about you? What drives you and your involvement with team and training?
Well, I'll tell you, I decided to do the Ironman Augusta last year, and I tell people part of it's because I'm very competitive, and when I saw everybody finishing, as mayor of Augusta, I was thanking everybody for coming, but I said next year I'm in. So I figured if I did that, I'd have to honor my word, but then getting involved with team and training, I realized it was a lot bigger than that for me. I lost my mother to ovarian cancer when I was 25 years old, and have 2 friends whose sons are struggling with leukemia, William Chandler and Brennan Simpkins. So I really wanted to do something in honor of them, but it just meeting people like you through this process. I mean, it's really to be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. I ran a nonprofit for 4 years before I became mayor, and served on the boards of about 12 others. So I've always enjoyed getting involved with good causes and going out and raising awareness and raising money. So it really fits with who I am as a person, and really, once again, it's about trying to bring attention, but really to honor those people that are my heroes as well. It's been a long training season, Brittany. How do you feel?
It has been. I can honestly say I do feel a little burnt out, but I'm excited for the race. I never imagined the type of training I would have done here. The 6-hour, 7-hour bike ride, going out, following with an hour run afterwards. That's an entire day. I mean, you get up, you get on the bike, you get home, and it's dinner time. So right now, as ready as I am for the race, so I'm kind of ready to wind it down a little bit. I think my body's trying to tell me to do the same.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, I've been speaking to a friend of mine that did Louisville as well, and he said, I can't wait to wake up one morning and just decide what I want to go do.
Exactly, yeah. You get up and you have it there, okay? Tomorrow, Friday night, I got to get up Saturday morning, 6 a.m. again, go down to the river then I can plan the rest of my day. And now it's with the season coming to an end, I'm excited to actually have a Saturday to sleep in, even if it is till 7 o'clock. And it's funny, I get picked on a lot. People are like, "Oh, I slept in today. Got up around 9 or 10." I was like, "Oh, I slept in too. It felt great getting up at 7." They're like, "Huh?" Yeah, those 5, 6 a.m. workouts.
Yeah.
So, how about you? Are you ready? And I'm sure you're pretty excited to show off the city as well.
I'm extremely excited to show off the city, and this being the largest event of its kind for the second straight year. I ride up and down Broad Street and look at the different tags. I've seen California, Massachusetts, North Carolina, but it's just such a wonderful thing to bring people from all over the country and from foreign countries as well. So this is really one of my favorite events for the city. And I will tell you, I have religiously stuck to the training schedule and have done well with it to this point. I'm a little sore come taper week, but I think
natural.
I'm as ready as I'm going to be. And I just to get out there and be a part of this is something that I'm extremely excited about.
Well, I'm sure crossing that finish line, it'll change not only you as a person, but you'll feel like a whole new person. I can't put into words that feeling, regardless if it's a half Ironman or any event. With team training, when you cross that finish line, you see the purple jerseys out there, and everybody yelling, "Go team, go team," and you seeing where they're from and talking to them. I mean, I have friends all over this country just from events and meeting them while out there on the course. And even for Louisville with my Ironman, there was TNTers out there with the jerseys, and I'm yelling, "Go team, go team." Words really can't describe it. It's truly amazing.
Well, I will tell you, it's even inspired me that I think in the mayor's race this year, rather than asking people to give to the campaign, my campaign, I'm asking to give to local nonprofits, and hopefully some of that money will go to Team Training.
That is awesome. Well, I do appreciate it.
Well, good luck.
Good luck to you too.
Always a pleasure to be with you.
Sunday, definitely.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Thank you.